Oh, man. Hello. How's it going? Shall we do... give me one sec. This is... What an absolute mess of a game. What an absolute mess of a game. Hello. Sorry, one sec. You feel drained. Sorry, I'm late because I had to do the video and everything like that. So if you haven't checked out the preview after we come offline here, make sure you do. I get a little bit angry. I get a little bit angry. But right, okay, where are we? Player ratings. There we go. I haven't given Sanchez a 0. Don't worry. Let me just... There we go. Cool. I'm done with this season. Yeah, same. Already. It's so hard to get excited for games anymore. And I know that people will be like, well, welcome to being a mid-table side and all that shit. But my God, is it boring being a Chelsea fan right now? It is so boring. I've got my little mug. I've got my coffee. Let's get into it, shall we? Right, Sanchez, I reckon probably is a 7 or an 8, maybe. He's got to be high, isn't he? He's got to be really high. But I'm confident with a 7, maybe 7.5. Yeah, 7 or 8. Was Dan saying he's gone for a nap? I'm not shaving me beard, mate. Maybe soon, but 8. Best player today. Yeah, I'm going to give him an 8. You know, I'm going to give him an 8 as a executive decision. We will keep it green there, but I do want to make him... Obviously, we've kind of got straight into it, but he is the man of the match without saying anything else. It's obvious he is the man of the match. So we've gone with an 8 there. Make sure you are liking, subscribing, hitting the bell notification and all that good stuff. Let me just... Oh, there's my face. Let me just get the comments up so I can see. But yeah, please do smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you know when I'm live for the player ratings and other stuff as well. Malo Gusto, I thought was probably one of the better players on the pitch. Had his moments, you know, but it is what it is. A 5.56. Yeah, I'm not going to give him a high rating because he was one of the better players on the pitch. I do still think I'm going to go for not a 5. I'll say a 6.5. 6.5, 5. Everyone's saying 5. I'm going to give him a 6 in that case. I'm going to give him a 6. I really wasn't too... I was more frustrated with him, to be fair, because it was too high. Okay, we'll go 5.5 then. I'll let you guys ride me. His crossing was horrible. That's the main thing I was frustrated with. 5.5 for Malo Gusto. We'll do a poll in a minute for some players. I just, you know, I think some players it's going to take a little bit longer to debate, but yeah. Thiago Silva. I'm not even talking about this Assy. He's getting on my tits. He really is. More out of frustration, to be fair. More out of frustration because I was so excited to watch him play when he first came. A 4. I don't think Thiago Silva had a very good game. I truly don't think he had a very good game. Not the worst defender on the pitch by a mile, but we'll go 5. Yeah, 5. I just think that he's had better games, isn't he? He suffered a few knocks as well during the game, and I don't know. How long can this guy go on for? Do you know what I mean? How much longer can this geezer keep doing what he's doing? Levi Colwill. Again, I'm not too impressed, I must say. I'm not so sure. You know, 6. Okay. Where do we go? Do you think he was the best defender out of everyone? He got forward. You can't blame him. He's 38. Well, yeah. I don't really think I was impressed with Colwill at all. He did run down the left. He looked like I don't know what it is. Is because I was saying in the review, right? My review video. Malo Gusto looks like a right back, doesn't he? He looks like someone who is a replacement and does quite well for someone like Reece James. He fits that right wing back role especially well. Colwill's not built for being a left back, is he? He's not the build of a left back. Do you know what I mean? He's got the build of a centre back. I don't get this whole thing. Alex was saying it. Is he fuck left back? My ass. There's no chance Levi Colwill is a left back. What is he classed as? Would you say? Centre back is what everywhere else says. He's too stocky to be classed as a. I mean, you can say, well, you know, it's always. I can't understand it. I can't understand it. Pochettino, king of playing players out of position. I just don't understand this obsession with playing him at left back. Do you know? I'm going to give him a 4. You know, I'm going to give him a 4. I just don't get where Alex keeps going on about he's a fucking left back. I just don't get it. I don't see it. Anyway, Enzo Fernandez, I'm sure he was not playing there, was he? He was very much the middleman. And Gallagher, so we'll swap them. Conor Gallagher, again, a very frustrating game from him. Killed more moves than aided, would you say? He definitely wasn't someone who was helping progress the play. If anything, it was more detrimental to the progression of play. I'll say 4.5. Oh, that's tiny suddenly. Why has that happened? What's happened to me? To me thing. There we go. 4.5. And we'll make him green. Even though a lot of these should be red, right? They should all be red. Enzo Fernandez. I will get to Leslie in a second after this, because I'm impressed, I must say. I thought he had a really good game. I don't think Enzo... I think that might be one of Enzo's worst games, you know? I think that might be one of Enzo's worst performances for Chelsea. We just didn't see what... I don't know. It's such a lack of effort from everyone. But even when he came off, he looked so frustrated, right? Do you not think? He looked so pissed off. 4, 3, 5, 4.5. We'll go 4.5. I think he was equally as bad as Gallagher. Leslie Ugochukwu. I'm going to give, I reckon, a 6, you know. I reckon maybe even a 7. But he's not, you know, I'll go 6.5 at my highest, I think. But I was really impressed by him. I think he fits in. Not that it's hard. I could go on the pitch and look as qualified as some of these fucking idiots on the pitch. 7 is pushing. I'll go 6.5. But yeah, I could go on the pitch and look just as qualified as these fucking clowns. But he fits in. He does fit in. I think he looked really, really solid. He was a positive in the progression of play. Unlike Conor Gallagher, I think he was actually really good. And so for that, 6.5 for him. Right. It's just a long day, isn't it? It's just so long. It's so long, isn't it? Hello, Mezzadonna. It's so long. This front three. Oh. Leslie better than Caicedo. I think he's definitely looked better. Sterling he had a very Sterling day. He had a very Sterling day, and not in a good sense. Not in a good sense. I don't mean Sterling. I mean literally just played how you would expect him to play. Right off the bat, I'm going to go with a 4. But I'm going to leave this one up to a poll. I'm going to put a poll up for Mr. Raheem Sterling. I'm going to say 3.5, 4, or 4.5, or 5. So that there's no way he's lower than a 3.5, but there's no fucking chance he's higher than a 5. So let me know. Put your votes in now. The poll is currently up. And in the meantime, please do hit the like button. It is massively appreciated. So if you could do that, that would be fantastic. Can try and get to at least 50 likes, people, please. So at the moment, a 4 is massively the favourite, and we might as well end it there. I don't see. Oh my God, Sterling, so frustrating. Again, he's gone back to his old ways where he's absolutely just so frustrating in the sense of running forward against a man. There's two things he does. He either runs full force straight into them, or he turns away and passes back, completely killing momentum, completely killing the room, the move. I just don't see. Obviously, he had some good moments earlier on in this season, but other than that, you can't even see what. There he is. Other than that, it's been a fucking bang average performance from him all season. And I know it's only game 5, but still, he's the best of a bad bunch, and even then, he's absolute shite. Let's be honest here. So it is what it is. I'm really getting tired of his antics. You know, I'm getting really tired of seeing him play. Do a poll for more players. I mean, yeah. We'll do one for Jackson. We'll do one for Mudryk, actually. I think the lowest rating for him is probably a 4.5. Because he was all right, wasn't he? He was okay, but he was quite frustrating still to watch. I've just got to. I'll be literally 1 second. Right, but be right back. Hang on. So vote on the poll. Let me know your thoughts. And I'm interested to see just exactly what we're going to do here. It's a landslide victory again. I don't know why I've got my headphones on. I can't hear a fucking thing. We're looking more at 4.5 right now. 4.5 for Mikhailo Mudryk. Or Mikhailo. 4.5 for him. And last but not least, I think Jackson, who I'll do one for him as well. Just, he might as well be wearing a fucking number 9 on his back, honestly. He's, again, one of those players like Disasi. I was so excited to watch him play. And he's really, I think, struggling under pressure, you know. Really struggling under pressure. Which is a shame. It is a shame. I don't know if I see him getting out of it. There was a moment when he was on the ball, and I know it was only a split second, but my God, he was terrible on the ball when he was one-on-one against a man in the corner. And again, I know but it wasn't even... It was just what he was doing on the ball. There was no confidence there at all. There was absolutely zero confidence. And ultimately just, I mean, I don't know. I can't quite work out because he's getting the service as well. He is getting the service. So we're going with a 2 for him. He's getting the service, albeit not too often. But then when he gets the service, it hits him in the fucking face. There's no anticipation for the ball. I do not understand how, as a striker, he wasn't prepared for the possibility that ball from Chilwell might just come through. A cross is a cross. And even if you think it's about to get blocked, you have to be ready for the ball. So the fact it just smacks him clean in the face says everything about maybe his attention to the game, his I don't know what his mentality is at the moment in terms of, you know, I just can't get my head around how he wasn't ready for that possibility that me as a striker, this ball that is being crossed directly to me might just come through, and I may just have to improvise and maybe head the ball. We've seen how shit he is. We've seen how shit he is at heading the ball. That's nothing new. That is absolutely nothing new. But it's so frustrating seeing him miss a chance like that. Not even miss it. He didn't even know anything about it. Oh, and honestly, I did a whole rant of it in my review, so please do check that out after we finish up here. But just someone's just said, I'm not playing Poppy Playtime. No, we've spent $1 billion, and our best player today was a Brighton reject. We spent £1 billion, and none of the fuckers want to shoot. No one wants to shoot. Absolutely none of them want to shoot. Cole Palmer, bless him. I know he's trying, but all the same, no one is exempt from criticism in this situation. Cole Palmer has to shoot when he's going forward in that position. You know exactly what I'm talking about as well. When he just runs and runs and runs. He has to shoot. I don't understand these players. They're running through the middle channel. They get to a certain point on the edge of the D, and instead of whipping it or just shooting, they pass it every time. And 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, it's overcooked. The pass is too much. Fucking Sterling has to do anything he can to get to the byline to try and chip it back in. And albeit we nearly ended up scoring from that position or from that passage of play, just shoot. They're all so scared of shooting, it seems. I don't understand. I really do not understand what the problem is with them not wanting to shoot. But then you see them in training and they're just whipping it in left, right, and fucking centre. Mudryk, some of the goals you see that clown score in training videos, it's so frustrating. It really, truly is. Yeah, I think you're right. I think the fact of the matter is these players are just absolute shite, aren't they? They're just so bang average. There's no chemistry. There is absolutely no cohesion. There's no link up between anyone. The amount of times that I saw Gusto play to Sterling, and Gusto making the overlapping run just for Sterling to just stand there on the ball, hold the ball up and not pass to fucking Gusto, absolutely pisses me off beyond belief. Oh, it's got to that point now where it's more of a burden to watch these fucking idiots play every single week than it is enjoyable. I don't get excited to watch them play anymore. I just don't. There's that thing where it's like, obviously, I'm going to watch. But it feels like an obligation at this point. I have to watch. And I'm always going to watch. That you get what I'm saying. I wake up. I'm not happy. I wake up and I think, fuck's sake. I have to watch these cunts play again. And all for what? Just to watch us fucking lose or draw again. And again, I know that mid-table teams or lower division teams fans might be thinking, welcome to our world. Fuck off. How about that? We're Chelsea, for fuck's sake. I don't support Palace. I don't support Bournemouth. I want to fucking win. I'm used to winning. I don't want to watch us play shit. We spent all this fucking money just to be so bang average. Oh, God, it's so infuriating. And they don't look like they give a fuck. None of them look like they care at all. Goodness me. This is the new norm. Well, fucking God help us if it is. I'm used to it at this point. That's the thing. Anyway, there we go. Another game in the books, eh? Another game in the books. Please do like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications to be notified of when I go live next. I don't know. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. Pochettino rating, probably a 5. Probably a 5 or a 6. I don't know. There's not much he could have done, to be honest, is there? There's really not that much he could have done. Yeah. A 1. Forgot the subs. The subs, there's not really much to say. Chilwell was a bag of shite. Cole Palmer, I've already spoken about because of his overcooked passing, and then Maatsen really didn't do anything, did he? But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go and cry now. So, all the best. Stay safe. I love you all. All the best. And I'll see you for the next one. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. But either way, I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.